Hi, hello there. Welcome to another edition of SOJ Lutz Television. This week we'll be looking at negotiation. And today is Wednesday, the 30th of October 2019. And I'm reaching you, as you can see, outdoors. I am in Labadi Beach in Accra, Ghana, and I love nature. One of the blessed places for you to reflect and just dig deep into yourself. So again, the topic for this week is negotiation. You see, it will be a lot easier if everybody saw things the way I see them or the way you see them. But life is never like that. There are always differences and difficulties that we need to negotiate. Now, however, there are some common sense rules that if you follow them, you'll be able to reduce conflicts and turn them into cooperation in ways that lead to resolutions that will be acceptable by both parties. One of my lecturers in my MBA class years ago, Dr. I.K. Moore, defined negotiation as a discussion between individuals and groups where there are conflicts and differences with the aim of reaching an acceptable agreement to both parties. Now, my own definition of negotiation is using information and the resultant power from that information to affect behavior. Again, Sojo Yahweh's definition of negotiation is using information and power to affect behavior. See, negotiation simply is trying to satisfy our needs when somebody else controls what we want. It is trying to get what we want when it's in the control of somebody else. And this is possible. It is possible all the time. Now, there are two broad types of negotiators. You have hard negotiators whose worldview is they just have to win. They just have to win. And the other party must lose. That's the only time in their view that they have had a good negotiation. Then you also have soft negotiators whose worldview is they just want amicable relationships. They don't like conflicts. They don't want any quarrel. And they want to be accepted and to be loved all the time. So they're consistently just giving in to the other party. And they seem okay with it. But the downside of soft negotiators is people consistently manipulate you and take advantage of you. But there's a third type of negotiator, which is neither hard nor soft. And that is what this week's teaching is about. It's neither hard negotiation, it's not also soft negotiation. Now, this boils down to some key points. One, a recognition that for all parties in any negotiation, each come to the negotiation with their position. Their position. But the key thing to note is the interest is what really matters, not the position they have brought in, but what is their interest in that position. So, a good negotiator always looks for what is this person's interest in this position? What is this group's interest in this position? Rather than arguing from the positions. I give you a good example that I'd love to share. When my children, Damilola and Angela, were much younger, probably about 8 or 6 years old, I can't recollect now, got home one day and found both of them struggling and fighting over a box. I can't remember again whether it was chocolates or biscuits, but a box of something edible. And broke them up and asked both parties, Damilola, what's the issue here? And for Dami was, I picked it up first, so it's mine. And Angela also was, no, it's mine. I want it. Okay, Damilola, why exactly do you need this part? Apparently, he needed the empty box to make a toy. And my daughter Angela needed the box for the contents, not the pack. Yes, get my drift? Their positions were, it's mine, I get it all. But their interests differ. So a good negotiator always first tries to quickly identify what is this person's interest in this position. Remember my definition of negotiation? Using information and the power derived from that information to affect behavior. So obviously, I just opened the pack up, gave the empty box to my son Damilola and the content to my daughter Angela, Perfect negotiation. Another good example. What's the best way to share an orange between two people and they both will be satisfied? The answer I get 95% of the time is cut it into two halves. No! Using that same principle of position and interest, I first want to find out, why do each of them need the orange? One may need the skin to make spices and whatever else. The other may need the juice. So if I cut it into two equal halves, each will get half peel and half juice and throw the remaining away. But if I strive to find out their interest in the position, then I would peel a whole orange and one gets a whole peel of orange while the other gets a whole glass of juice. That's how to negotiate. So I hope this makes sense to you. If you're interested in further tips, how to grow yourself, improve yourself in life, living your career, your business, and in whatever other area you need some guidance, I'm a personal coach. And where I can help you, I have a wonderful team of support that I can refer you to from the John Maxwell team that I'm a member of, to help you in those areas where I may not have some strengths or I may have some deficiencies. Or if it's your organizational growth, I've run a business successfully for over 13 years now in Nigeria and Ghana, and consistently growing. Right. So I know quite a lot about running a business and moving them from small scale to medium scale and becoming even international businesses. So contact me through the email or website that you see on the screen there. In the interim, now, I won't come to a beach like this and just leave. So I need to move around, do some exercise, and just enjoy nature. Until next week when I see you again, I thank you, the growing community of SOJ Iludu Television. This has been another awesome week. See you next week. Bye.